Hello! In this lesson, we will focus on the distance formula. The distance between 2 points. The distance between 2 points is always non-negative. It is a positive when the 2 points are different and zero if the points are the same. If P and Q are 2 points, then the distance from P to Q is the same as the distance from Q to P. That is, PQ is equal to QP. The horizontal distance between these points is the absolute value of the difference of their x-coordinates. Likewise, the vertical distance between these points is the absolute value of the difference of their y-coordinates. Note that the double bar here is the absolute symbol. This means that any value will be always positive. Let's have this example. Determine the distance between point A with coordinates 1 and 2 and point B with coordinates 5 and 2. First, we will try to locate the location of point A with coordinates 1 and 2. Remember that 1 here can be located on the x-axis since it refers on the x-coordinate. So we have here the 1, and the 2 here is our y-coordinate. So it is located on the y-axis. So this will be the 2. So if they meet, so they are located somewhere here. And this is our point A. Next, we will try to locate the point B with coordinates 5 and 2. Again, we will locate the x-coordinate 5 on the x-axis. So this is 5, and the 2 as our y-coordinate on the y-axis. So it is somewhere here, and this is our point B. So if we try to connect these 2 points, we formed a horizontal line. Since it is a horizontal line, then we will get the difference of their x-coordinates. If we try to determine their difference, A and B, this is equal to absolute value of their x-coordinates, 1 and 5. So the distance of A and B is equal to the absolute of -4. Get the absolute value of -4, that is equal to 4 units. Means that the distance between point A and B is 4 units. Have example number 2. Determine the distance between point A with the coordinates -2 and 1 and point B with coordinates -2 and -5. So we will try to determine the location of point A. So we have here the -2, which is our x-coordinate, and +1 as our y-coordinates. So this is where the point A is. Point A. Next, we will try to locate the point B of -2 and -5, somewhere here. Point B. Point B. Okay. That is a vertical line. So if we try to determine the difference of point A to point B, we will just get the difference of their y-coordinates. Since the point A has a 1 as y-coordinate and point B has -5 as y-coordinate. So that is 1 minus -5 absolute value. So AB is equal to the absolute value of 1. Since we have negative and negative, this will become +5. Therefore, AB is equal to 6 units. So if we try to count it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it it has 6 units. Correct. Now let's have these given points and determine their possible line and the distance. So for example number 1, we have the point A 0, 1 and point B 0 and 5. So as you can observe, they have the same x coordinate. Since they have x coordinates, it means that the possible line is vertical. And the distance of these points is the difference between their y coordinates. That is 1 minus 5. Okay, AB is equal to absolute value of 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Therefore, AB is equal to positive 4 units. Next, example number 2, point C and point D. Point C has negative 2, 5 as the coordinates, and D has 8, 5. So, what are the coordinates that is identical? The 5 and 5. Since they have the same y coordinates, it means it is, or it formed a horizontal line. Since it formed a horizontal line, then we could get the difference of its x coordinates. So that is the x coordinate of point C. So this is point C, point D. The x coordinate of point C is negative 2. And the x coordinate of the point D is 8. Okay, so I have the point C and D is equal to the absolute of negative 2 minus 8. This will give us negative 10. So the distance between point C and D is positive 10 units. For the last example, we have the point E with coordinates 7 and 1, and the point F with coordinates 7 and negative 9. Since they have the same x coordinates, therefore it formed a vertical line. If they form vertical line, then we could get the difference of their y coordinates. This means that the distance between point E to F is equal to the absolute value of the difference of the y coordinates of point E, which is 1, and the y coordinate of point F, which is negative 9. EF here is equal to 1 plus. We use plus since we have double negative. Okay, so plus 9. Therefore, EF is equal now to absolute value of 10. Therefore, EF is equal to 10 meters.